So, got my boy Pizzle here. We're on the island, man.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the On an Island podcast. Now, if people don't know, when you got somebody on the island, that's one-on-one game. That's one-on-one.
Yeah.
You got to come with it because, no help. And hey, it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm going to just be asking, we're going to do a rundown and just, some of your backstory, some of your back history. We're going to take it all the way up to now, where you at now. Feel me?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
All right. So we can just jump right into it. This is going to be the first question that I ask everybody. It's off the cusp one, but it should be real easy for you to answer, bro.
Right.
When was the last time you shot a jump shot?
Oh, bro, it was like 2 days ago. It was like 2 days ago. The new gym that I work out of has a half court. So yeah, I got a couple shots in. Jumper looking trash. A little too strong. Jumper feeling a little too strong.
He said he's too fit. He's too fit.
No fluid.
You gotta take the shots, man, after you lift more, bro. You gotta get into that half court.
Get that muscle memory, bro. I'm throwing the thing over the rim, bro. Hitting the back, I was smacking the backboard, bro.
He's silly. Yeesh.
Yeah. Not good, bro. But that comes back, bro. That comes back. I ain't worried about it.
That's a fact, man. Keep shooting. But yeah, man. Like I said, I got my man Austin Parker here. It's my boy AP Pizzle, Pizzle World Peace. However you know him by, APFit. However you know him, he's here. So I'm gonna give him a rundown back about how we met, kind of. So I transferred into OVU, Ohio Valley University. That was 2013, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that season. What were you? You was a sophomore. So I had missed your freshman season, bro. Just tell me first about your freshman season, bro. Like, what do you think? What did you think going into college and stuff, man? Just your first experiences out there, because I think I met you after a year after you already was into OVU.
Yeah, man. So my freshman year, we actually had a lot of talent, and we were bringing in some pretty good talent. So my freshman year, there was Kendall Allison, forward, Rodney Everidge, big man, set a lot of records at OVU. Lance London. You remember Lance London?
I remember. What he used to say? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. He used to say that all the time.
Lance London, Jordan Brooks, Trey Vaughn was there.
I remember Trey.
And then we had my man AC. So AC was in my class. AC was the legend, bro. So freshman year was pretty much all AC, bro.
Yeah.
All AC, Rodney, and Kendall. So when I got in, like, not a lot of freshmen play. When I got in, like, it was like 3 minutes before the half.
Yeah.
Go in and guard somebody or something. Make sure AC don't get no more fouls. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Freshman minute.
But I was going on the road. I was playing. They didn't take everybody on the road. So I was getting some freshman minutes. Kind of like, at that point, kind of like a clown, bro, because, like, this is my first time in my life not playing big minutes. So I was bored on the bench, bro. It was really weird. So I remember Coach Snell used to come in at halftime and do like a tirade, man. He used to go off, kicking lockers, cussing, screaming. So
we probably gonna get into some of that.
Oh yeah. I just remember one time, I don't know if this is freshman or sophomore year, but I looked at somebody and I just couldn't hold it, man. Like, so it was an away game and we were getting smacked, and he just said something that was funny. And I was trying to hold in the laugh, but it got away from me, man.
That's silly,
man. He was like, Parker, I'll ship you out. I'll ship you right back to Ohio.
Hey,
So
Snell used to talk crazy. I do remember that about Snell. He
hey,
talked crazy about anybody he wasn't feeling at the moment.
at the moment though, right? So
Yeah, it was always at the moment.
um, I had some random good games. Like I remember one time, like we were playing West Liberty, and you know those games would get away from you pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So he throwing whoever in. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I had a few games against that, and he was like, "Yeah, AP was the only one ready." No, and I wasn't ready to play. I just had a couple of shots, you know. So
He's showing you love.
freshman year was a learning experience. It
Mm-hmm.
definitely is a big jump. It was a definite big jump in
Yeah.
athleticism and size,
Yeah.
speed of the game. But it was just learning, you know, and just let me know like sophomore year after a lot of those guards and a lot of those people left, I knew I would get a much better opportunity. So it was definitely learning, but
Yeah.
just trying to feel my way out.
Feel that. Yeah, man. So like I know when me and Shao came, everybody will meet Shao in the later episodes, I'm sure. But when me and Shao came, man, I know you like TP, Tyrone Pride and Chris Baker. Y'all were like
Chris Bang.
real, yeah, y'all was like real cool, real like welcoming to us, man. Y'all was like, y'all here now, just y'all cool. And let's hoop. Basically,
Yeah.
I remember we were in that. Man, it was like it was some of those first. Let me slow down because I'm gonna jump right into all the stuff, bro. Um, Basically, let me see. Say you, I feel like you was like first times we was hooping. Let me tell you this. First times we was hooping, I was like, all right, clearly this nigga is strong. Clearly he is strong. He get to the cup, but he had nice touch though. Cause I remember I feel like you had like a nice floater. You feel me? Like
A little
you had a
something.
floater to you that used to irritate me, and more came as we hooped. But definitely in the beginning it was like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, my guy right here, AP. Cause and we'll take it further back now. Cause let's take it back to Columbus, man.
Yes, sir.
The bus.
The bus.
That's what people outside of Columbus call it. The
The
bus.
bus.
But no, so when did you like really get into hooping, man? When was like you started taking it seriously and you felt like, you might have had this dream in basketball? When do you think that started?
So we moved from Cleveland to Columbus. I was like 7 years old, right? So my dad played like a bunch of like pro-am rec league.
That's what it be. It be them dads, man.
You know what I mean? Real talk. So he used to bring me and my brother, and we used to sit on the sideline. Then he started coaching. So I used to get the players' jerseys and give them water and all this little
Yup.
stuff. And I was just around like just some dogs, bro. Just some great hoopers, watching some pro guys, overseas guys, and everything like that. So my dad put the ball in my hand early. And then when I came to Columbus, I remember, like it was like first grade or it was like third grade WIB, youth boosters or whatever. And it was like a league. And I'd always been playing in the playground and I knew I was decent. But when I got out there, straight right hand to the cup finger roll every time, bro. So I was like, okay, like this is something I can get into. It was the first league. I made the little all-star team.
Nice.
So I knew I had a little something then, probably about third grade.
Third grade. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm trying to think because I think every episode I'm gonna probably get my little side of it too on all these answers. And it may change too because I don't be remembering. I know for sure. I know the earliest I remember doing anything basketball, I was probably like 3, like
Snap.
young, bro. Like my dad. You know what? It's cheat code because my dad is like from Illinois, so like Chicago.
Yeah.
Jordan was hot. The Bulls. He had an easy team to root for. You feel me?
For sure.
Easy team to root for, just like that. But so we was always had ball on, so that was me, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the dad. bro. Shout out to the dads putting the ball
Shout
in
out
there.
to the pops, man. I'm a dad too, and
Yeah,
I be on him every day. Like he can hoop now. He can't, but we still act like it.
Exactly.
Hey, and then he gonna be on here trying to tell me when he started. Like, well, you put the ball in my hand, and
For real though. That's how it's gonna be real life, bro.
I'm ready for it.
Full circle.
All right, so growing up, man, who were some of your favorite players, man? Like, who influenced your game? Who are people that you looked at?
LeBron James.
He had this one in the cup.
LeBron James. Hey, bro. I mean, no lie, yo. So, LeBron in Akron. I'm born in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Him to the Cavs. I mean, it was real simple. So it was pretty much always LeBron, bro. Before that, so actually, let me go before that. I was a Tracy McGrady fan. T-Mac. I had the shoes, the white and the blacks. Those
with the lines on the side.
The Spider-Man line.
Yeah. Hey, that was hard though.
Those were hard. Those were
actually
hard. I liked T-Mac growing up, and I liked Kevin Garnett. I don't know why I liked him for the Timberwolves, but I liked KG. I liked KG. So before LeBron, it was them. Definitely my favorite players. I'm trying to think any guards I used to like. Not really.
Not really.
I mean, not that nobody who was like my favorite other than T-Mac at that point and
that's
KG.
a solid pick. Those are solid picks though. I
mean,
energy and bucket getters,
orders. Yeah.
I mean, it was all crazy. Okay, so we'll fast forward a little bit. We'll take it to high school. You would never let us forget that you went to Worthington Kilbourne.
Worthington Kilbourne, baby.
The Wolves.
Go Wolves. Look at you doing your research, man.
I told you, I do my thing, bro. I do my thing.
Coming ready.
I'm gonna actually surprise you with the question that I got too about Worthington Kilbourne, because I found some stats on you that number one, I gotta have you confirm, and then I gotta talk bad to who about my boy Shao. So as far as high school, like, what was the atmosphere of your city? Like, what was I know like where I grew up. Well, I'll say this. During my time, like in high school, we were more of a football school.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of football going on. It wasn't as much, like, people didn't really care about the basketball as much, like, or our whole team was full of football players. So like, what was your atmosphere when you was doing it, in high school?
We were definitely like a peppy school. You know what I mean? There was a lot of school spirit.
That's
super happy. The pep rallies used to be like, so games of every, I wouldn't say every sport, but basketball, football, lacrosse were all really well attended. We were known for football coming up. Before me, we were known for football. And then like when I got to school, we were known for lacrosse. I don't know why I'm saying it like like it was about to be basketball. But we went to states in lacrosse like 3 out of the 4 years. We won state 3 out of 4 years. So like, you know what I mean?
That's why
So it would be like fall, football, booming. Winter, basketball, spring, it was lacrosse. But it was a peppy like atmosphere. All the parents were very involved. It wasn't rowdy at the game. Some games got rowdy.
Yeah.
We had a little they called them the Kilbourne Crazies. So we had a little student section.
That's what y'all called it? The Crazies?
Kilbourne Crazies. So I mean some games were jumping. It was a rivalry game. It would be stacked, and we had a pretty big arena. But just depending, you know what I mean? But pretty peppy school, I would say.
That's smooth. I mean, I feel like, bro, with our school, it was like I said, it was a lot of football. There was some basketball love, like people that off of football, we'll go to basketball,
Yeah.
and that would just be the two because we ain't had lacrosse. You feel me? We ain't had soccer. We ain't had. I ain't learned about none of them team sports like that until I got to college. You feel me? Like that's when I seen all that. It was culture shock for your boy.
Wow.
Hey, I mean, it was just different.
Yeah.
So let's see, man. Did you have like how did you end up at your school? Because I know there's Kilbourne, there's Worthington Kilbourne, and then there's Thomas Worthington.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Is that the?
That's the rival.
Oh man, I would shout out Rookie, but I'm gonna have to talk with Rookie, man.
Woo!
I'm gonna have to talk with him, but I'm gonna shout him out because I know he went there, and you was at Kilbourne, man. So you tell me, that, hey, I keep it real. I'm gonna have to talk to him, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, bro. Real talk, bro. We caught it too. We caught it. That's crazy, bro.
We said it and we asked him, and he just wouldn't tell us. I don't. Oh, well, I asked him. I know that. But
yeah, actually, I do remember you doing that.
I just asked you straight out. That's all I know. And if you don't want to talk about it now, cool. And we found out later.
That was my little bro too, bro. I mean,
mine too.
Still is.
Yeah. I have no problem with him. We haven't talked in a while. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
Still got mad love for dude. But so what? How you end up at Kilbourne? Was that just the choice from the jump?
Nah, it wasn't a choice really. I didn't want to hoop at Kilbourne. It was just a pipeline. You go to Worthington Hills, McCord Middle School, Kilbourne. Like it was just where we were located.
Gotcha.
I used to tell people all the time, like, hey, I'm about to transfer to blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Just people like, AP, you leaving, bro? You can't leave. But, it was just always Kilbourne.
Feel that. So, these stats I found. It says, so 2010 was what, your senior year?
11.
11 was his senior year. Either way, I seen that y'all made a trip to Louisville one of these years. Did y'all make a trip to Louisville?
We did.
And it looked like y'all had 3 games here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a tournament.
It was a tournament. Mustang Classic.
He remembers.
Yes,
it looked like you kind of got buckets all 3 of those games too. Like you came to Louisville and cooked.
It was my city, bro. I was on the high. It was my city, bro. To be honest, the style of play they kind of controlled the tempo of the game. Yeah. Which worked in my favor. We ended up winning the game, but it was very up-tempo. It was very aggressive. Yeah. It was very, like, moving fast, get up and go. So their style of play kind of influenced my play. Where I was playing in the OCC, it's like we bringing it up, slowing it down. Let's run the set. Let's literally run the set. Like we not even trying to score at this point. Like let's make sure we run the set through. It was kind of crazy. We were robots, but that really got me loose. So yeah, that was fun.
I feel that, man. I seen that. I was like, hey, he came to the Ville and cooked. That's messed up. Dang, Shao, you did your city like that?
Crazy.
That's crazy. And I got a side question too. What is Hidden Gems?
Hidden Gems, hey.
Hidden Gems.
Hidden Gems is a AAU team in Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to Lucius Jones. You digging him up like Nardwar out here, bro.
Hey, you feel me?
Hey, so yeah, Hidden Gems was the first AAU team I played for. I played for them like freshman, sophomore year. Then I went to Mustang Ballers, Columbus Mustang Ballers, CMB. We got Karis LeVert actually was on the Mustang Ballers team.
Was he?
Under us, 2 years under us. He played up. I remember we scrimmaged. Like, bro, he grew like 6 inches in the summer. I remember he scrimmaged us. He was probably 6 foot, man, 6 foot, but like 130.
Yeesh, skinny dog.
130, slim
Slim.
reaper, bro. But out here like shifty. We like, bro, can somebody guard this? Like, come on, bro. He was young too. He was young, and it was like, bro, somebody. We had to switch a couple guys on him.
Yeesh.
But we were like juniors. He was like I think he was a freshman or something. But it was weird, sneaky bucket.
That makes sense. I mean, he putting up them numbers in the bubble.
Yeah, bro. Like legit, it's hard to stop him at that point. He's so long and he's skilled, bro.
Yeah. Respect. I was gonna ask, did anybody like come out of your actual school or like?
Oh,
no. So that
we had like we were probably way more known for athletics. Football.
Yeah.
Football. My dude Matt Skura plays for the Ravens. He's the center for the Ravens.
Nice.
Yeah. So they made their run. He was the starting center. They were making their run last year towards ACL, right? Towards ACL during the contract year. So he actually got nursed back to health, and they signed him back. So shout out Matt Skura. Go Ravens, baby.
Get that deal. Yeah, respect. And go Ravens. Lamar Jackson.
For sure. Absolutely.
Enough said.
Yeah, but definitely nobody hoop-wise, bro. Nobody even really went and played too much basketball. We had a dude named Austin Dawn. He was a little hooper, bro. He played like Kobe for real. Like, it was weird. White dude, about 6'4".
White dude play like Kobe?
Yeah, bro. Footwork. He had a little soft jumper, everything. He played for the Citadel.
Have I heard of that?
It's like an army like institution. They're D1, like I don't know, it's like an army school. And then another dude, Monier, he was good. He played for Tampa, and that was D2. So nobody went anywhere from my school, not for hoop.
Respect, man. I mean, shoot, being one of the people that if you get you a scholarship, you get yourself out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's something. Because, like I say, my school is a football school. A lot of dudes got football scholarships. I was the only one that got a basketball scholarship, like straight basketball. I was the only one to get out of there. Of course, you know, some people know I went to Lipscomb, but
you won, Jared.
Here he goes. Shout out Lawimba too, man.
Bro.
Yeah, he's silly.
Lawimba, bro. Hey, that was the funniest team ever, bro. Lawimba, bro.
That team, we're about to get to that because that team was probably one of the funniest
group of individuals. Was Quan on that?
Who?
Quan.
Was Quan on that team?
I don't know.
I think he was after that because Lawimba came in with Keys.
Oh yeah, so that was my senior year, and Chris Hall.
No, that was junior year because you had another year after I left. Oh no, yeah, you had another year after I left.
No, I stayed for a 5th year for school. I didn't.
Okay. I know you stayed. I was out of there as soon as I could. I was out of there.
I should have.
All right, so I guess I may have. Well, no, I still ain't really got into it. What was the moment you felt like you knew you was actually like good? You knew you was better than the people around you. You was like, look, man, I can really, I can take this to the college level. I can do this. I can move up.
Yeah. So our coach was really traditional. He didn't play freshmen on varsity. He didn't play too many sophomores on varsity. So I remember just playing like freshman ball and playing JV and just eating. And I'm just like, especially at those years, our varsity team was just trash. So I'm looking and I'm just like, bruh, I don't know what else I can do. He would bring me up. I remember one time he brought me up my sophomore year, and we scrimmaged but he put me on like the scout team because we was playing this dude Anthony Jackson, bucket getter, bro.
Oh yeah,
bucket getter. He was
one of them.
I don't know where he ended up going. I forgot where he ended up going, but he was just one of those dudes from the city. Played on a trash team, averaged about 30. In high school, doing what he was doing. So they put me on the scout team as him, and I was like, bet, I just went crazy. And I remember we beat them. It was like half a game regulation, keeping score. And I'm chest bumping. Our coach is real traditional. I'm talking crazy.
Yeah.
We blow the whistle. And he was just like, just start running down and back for the rest of practice. But it was like 20 minutes, bro, down and back. Like legit. So he was real for getting hype.
That's tough, man.
And playing well. But it was traditional. So I knew I had it, but I was like, yo, I seen a lot of hoopers at Kilbourne quit or get discouraged because like it's not really a hoopers system. It's a system. So I knew I could play since I got there. I was just like, I hope that I can fit into the system, because if not, I don't want to be one of those dudes he just throw off the bench and be like, all right, try to do something.
Yeah.
You know, because he would do that to some people who could score. But pretty much since once I got to Kilbourne, just by athleticism alone, I knew I could play.
Nice. All right, and so let's go ahead and well, before I take you to college, I ask you one last thing. All right, and who do you think, I already asked you who you watched kinda to start to learn your game and stuff. Like, who do you think your game like emulates? Like, who do you think you could, I don't know if you could fully compare yourself to somebody, but who you feel like you take from?
Man, I don't know, bro, because I think at different levels it was probably different people.
That makes sense. I
think, to be honest, and when I got to college, I was more of a defense to the cup and open three. You know what I mean? So whoever that would be. And then in high school it was more of create, score, come off screens and hit some trays and different things like that. But I think in college it was more of like a defender and slasher.
You was out here. You was Trevor Ariza out here.
Low key. That actually isn't bad.
That's not bad. Hey,
like an Amon Shumpert, low key. Maybe.
I can mess with young Shump though. Not right now, because he don't really care much right
I don't know what he on right now.
Yeah, he don't care as much. He want to get these bars off. You feel me?
He want to be a celebrity, bro. I feel it.
Yeah, straight celebrity. All right, so college, man. Let's take it to college. Did you have like visits and stuff, like, or did you have any other visits before? Could it have been anybody else than OVU? I mean, what were you thinking?
So I went. I pretty much did the same thing as some other schools, like Shawnee State, Tiffin, Otterbein. I went and played everywhere that I went, and then just like waited for them to offer. Like there was no place that was just like, all right, we got a spot ready for you. It was like, hey, we're interested.
Yeah,
come. We want to see you play. Which Tiffin went well. I played well at Tiffin. Shawnee, it was like the guards were like, we don't want no more guards type thing, bro. It was playoff intensity in there. Yeesh. I remember getting elbowed real hard, and one of the coaches was like, these guys don't know how to play, blah blah blah. He like stopped it. It was crazy. So I played decent there. Otterbein is a school that was here. They wanted me. They were D3, and I was hung up. I'm like, yo, I'm D2 and up, bro. I ain't going.
Understood.
But to be honest, like, I didn't want to go there because it was really close to my crib. Also, I wanted to get out somewhere, and they weren't good. They weren't good. Now I will say I probably would have definitely ate D3.
So you would have cooked them fools.
I would have cooked D3. Not every D3, and I'm not saying D3 hoopers can't hoop, because
of course
you can hoop. There's hoopers at every level. But I should have entertained a couple more, because it was like Muskingum. It was like, and Muskingum.
We know about Muskingum.
You know what I mean? So there were some places that were rocking that they could play a little bit. So But yeah, mainly it was OVU just offered the most money at that point. You know, I actually really didn't want to go,
That's what matters.
and I'm just like, hey, here for basketball. Let's get it.
Fact. I mean, shoot, that's how a few of us ended up there. You already know.
Sure.
You already know.
Sure.
So, do you remember your first like visit to OVU? Like your first time on campus, you like, all right, man, this is it. This is OVU.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
bro.
hard.
I went in the winter time. Bro, and I went to a game. And he brought me like in the locker room, like before I guess they were getting ready. He was just showing me stuff. Yeah. And I remember Kendall Allison.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, this is Kendall, and I heard about Kendall because Kendall was a hooper. Dapped me up. Kendall's cool. Dapped me up. He was like, yeah, this nigga got a cardigan on and a peak coat, bro. This nigga from, bro. Where you from, bro? And I was like, bro, what? I was like, bro, this is swag, bro. What are you talking about? So I remember that moment. It was silly. Then I remember watching them play. They played, I want to say they played like D&E or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember the dudes just being big, bro. It was just grown man ball. Yeah. I think that's the first thing that I remember. Going on campus, obviously, I was kind of underwhelmed by what campus had to offer.
Very.
But I was just like, yeah, this is my chance to play at the D2 level and see what I got. So
that's what it's about, bro.
Yeah.
All right, and so I'm gonna fast forward to when I got there because you feel me? I was there with you because I already know how it was out there, bro. If y'all don't know, Ohio Valley is 2 buildings. You got one that the dorms. You got the school building, and there's a little gym in there too. It's all still one building though.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's campus. So it was not
like we here, like campus was a physical, like right here.
Yeah, it was here. Like, oh, you made it to campus. Like, there's only one spot that you were talking about.
Go up the hill, yeah. If somebody on campus, it ain't gonna be hard to find.
In fact, man, just pick a classroom. Just let me know what classroom you're in. Okay, so campus life, man. How was that for you? Because I know you,
bruh.
You know, me, it was different. But how was it for you? Because I feel like you did different.
All 4 years, bro. Fun, straight fun. Even dorm life, bro.
Yeah,
it was fun, bro. It was a party. My room in both years was pretty much the room people came into, regardless of what roommate I had. First year was my dude Steve White Jr. from Savannah, Georgia. Hilarious.
Yeah, I remember you said
was
that.
really underrated, bro. I don't know if he ended up playing because of grades and then he got homesick, but crazy range, bro. I remember that's one of the first times on campus, open gym, I got lit up. He went crazy.
Oh yeah, tell me, man. Tell me your first hoop session at OVU. It could even be your freshman year. Your first hoop session.
We came in. So he asked me and AC to come in that summer, and they had a summer league. They had a summer league, and it was like me, AC, Lance, I think Mustafa Halal.
Stop.
And then just some random dudes, bro. Maybe Greg Strasser, bro. I don't know.
Shout out Strasser.
Greg Strasser has sneaky little game, bro.
He did. He does.
Sneaky little weird. No way Greg can hoop right now. No
way, man. He's a new dad, too. Shout out you, Greg.
Is he? Hey.
He's a new dad.
I feel like you be keeping tabs a little better than me, bro. But
hey, man. I love y'all.
Yeah, it's real. So me and AC were playing. It was like a 2-3 week. I was staying with John Sewell. It was really
Big John.
Yeah, I was staying with Big John. And it was good. I mean, I was doing my regular. I was like, I'm gonna get to the cup, bro, and really be aggressive. And it was I remember we like made it to the little championship, and then we lost. And then Lance started crying. He's like, we always get to this point, and then like It's just never good enough. And I was like, bro, what?
Calm down. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah. So,
that was my first time. And then, like, after that, like, I remember the open gyms always when school starts back. It's just, it's really competitive. We did, obviously, the young guys versus the old guys. And I want to say we beat them. We were talking crazy. And then Kendall, I was talking crazy to Kendall. And he was like, because we had just beat him. There were some people in the gym too, kind of watching. He was like, "Hey man, shut up and go play your guitar," because I had an acoustic guitar, bro. And everybody thought that was so funny, bro. I was so mad. I'm like, bro, like that's the only thing everybody remembered. So I was sorry about that.
They don't remember the L he took. They just remember his joke.
Right. But open gyms just always super competitive. That's really all I remember. That was one of the best parts. Like dorm life was very, very fun, just because like we had to do extra to have fun. Like we literally like had to jump out the window, bro. Like we literally tied sheets around the window. I mean, around the bottom of the bed. Guyler would either hold it or we would tie it to the end of the bed and really scale out the second floor, bro. And run to somebody's car, run to the back, like so. It was just fun, just because we were just living crazy.
Yeah, and I remember our first hoop sessions there, because we played in the summer too beforehand, but afterwards, like when everybody got there, it was like now we know who everybody is. We kind of see who everybody is. It's about to get real. And whenever, I know before, me and Shao probably talked about it before we went in there, like, man, we about to go in there and try and kill these fools, bro. Whoever steps in front of it, we about to try and kill them, bro. Like this is a first statement. We gotta let y'all know
it's important when you come in, yeah.
We gotta let you know we here for real. Okay, so let's move on to who do you think was the toughest player you might have faced? Like, who can you remember? It could be even somebody from your squad. It can be, somebody you just remember was nice on another squad, and it's like, man, he might have been able to give a bucket or two.
I'm gonna talk about different squads first, because I always had some interesting matchups. One was, bro, this dude Chase something, bro, white guy.
What team?
He ended up transferring to West Liberty. He was about 5'5".
I think I know who you're talking about.
From Bluefield. I remember there was I don't know if this is my freshman year or sophomore year, but they put me in. He was going crazy. I think he played at Bluefield or somewhere trash. Then he went and played. He had me on the island.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Hit me with a little right to left. I caught back. Hit me with a little hezzy. Froze me. Hit a tray right before the half. But he really had me on the island. It was just me and him.
Uno. I
didn't really like guarding real short, quick guys. So that was tough. West Liberty had like a 6-year senior, bro. This black dude who was tough. And just in terms of OVU, like in practice, bro, this man Ashton, bro.
Yeah.
Ashton Brown.
Yeah. Y'all like hear about him soon.
Always coach always put me on him. Tough, bro. Just a tough shot maker, really, really athletic. He had a real temper problem. Ashton was tough to guard just because he was fast. You were definitely tough to guard because you were really shifty. Quan was a little tough to guard.
Quan was long, man.
That's the thing. He could shoot over you. You can be in good position. So even with the fadeaways and everything like that, just positioning. And he had like some weird little floater thing that you're not gonna block. He's already tall. So and Jess was hard to guard because Jess was like really fast, bro. It was weird. Jess was like really fast. Like he would get to taking off and he could shoot. So there was a lot of good players, a lot of difficult people to check, but it always made you better.
Yeah, bro. And I would definitely show you love, bro. You were hard to guard, especially in our later years there. Like my second and third year, I feel like were your toughest years, like because you had gained like this different type of confidence out there. It was like you knew you could hoop, but like after our first year, you know, we had a bunch of open gyms. You played, you know, I think you started some games. You know, it was like you could tell that confidence was really growing. You
Yeah.
wasn't like afraid to put the ball on the floor. You feel me? You was trying to do your thing, and then you started shooting like on people. Like you were saying open threes, but then like there was a switch that turned. I don't know when it did, but a switch turned and you started like just pulling on people and hitting that motherfucker too. And it was like, dang, now
Because it was tough. I remember I would go home and play in open gyms or like rec leagues with some real good players. And I'm like, bro, I'm in my bag. And then when I got back to school, it was just like, man, I don't want to. Coach is watching. This is on the line. This is on the line. So I think, and I told Chris, but this is before Chris. But there's a point where like there's some players you meet who don't care, bro. You know what I mean? I grew up such a system player. If I made a mistake, I remember this one game. I ran a play wrong, or opening play wrong in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Coach subbed me out, bro, after the first dead ball, which is not only just unnecessary because I was the best player by far, but embarrassing. Like I'm walking off the court, bro, like, and he's tuning me out as I walk. Like, come on. So that's what I came from. So I think once I was just able to get loose, it was just a lot better. My dad was like, everybody else shooting, bro. So
that's a fact, man. We always throwing that mug up there, and yeah, I was excited seeing you grow like that, bro. Like that was real dope to see. Like I could see you be like, you know, relaxed at first, not really, you know, you play your spots or whatever, and then you just like it was like the wall just came down, and you was like looking nice. And I mean, y'all nice, but I'm nice. Like I'm gonna show y'all. Like we'll play King of the Court.
Yeah.
And that would be like, you feel me? We in the trenches. Me, you, Jizzle, and Shao. We'd be in the trenches sometimes. Like, and Jizzle was tough too. Out of nowhere, like you would think you got Jizzle under control, G-Mac. You would think you got him under control, and then he
tough shot.
Wop, yeah, hit it right in your grill, and it's like, dang,
right,
okay.
Yeah, his shit right in your mouth.
All
but
right.
yeah, those were those King of the Courts, bro, and different things like that definitely helped me grow. It was always just really competitive. I know me and you almost fought a couple times. It was probably just me for real. But it got real.
Happened. That has happened. And I'm gonna talk to T Pride about it too. I'm gonna talk to T Pride about it. He definitely tried to stop the whole open gym to scrap me one time, and I had no idea that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, if you knew him, you would know. I knew early. I was like, all right, yeah, that's what he on.
Yeah, aggressive and scrappy, and I'm excited to talk to him. I talked to him in a couple of days. We're gonna do one with him.
I gotta watch that one, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. You know I got jokes for him. So we're talking about your shooting too, man. So I don't know. I don't even remember what year it was now. I think it's my junior year. Yeah, it was my junior year. So that was my second year there. Which what would you be? What would you be my second year there? Because I came in as I was same year as you then.
Junior.
Okay, so yeah, your junior year, my junior year.
Yeah.
We go to Oakland City.
Hey.
It's quiet gym, man. I hate that gym. There was nothing going on. There was fans there that weren't cheering for either team. It was so silent.
Seat fillers.
It was so silent in there, man. And you went off. That was one of your go-offs. Set the record, tied the record, but they don't. OVU won't show me love, but they tied the record.
Because you got in that tournament game.
Yeah, the season before, You feel me? I did my thing, but you tied the record for threes in a game. Do you remember that game? Like, do you remember how you was feeling that night?
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I remember even in the warm up, I wasn't like hitting in the warm up. But I do remember the game before. The game before that, I think I was like 3 for 4 from 3 or something.
Yeah.
So I had like some confidence. Then I hit like a mid, which I didn't even shoot mid. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. So I just remember they went zone. And I remember in high school, they would zone us a lot. So once they went zone, I just knew like I was running sideline to sideline, finding the seams and
spraying that mud, man. My man came out there and clipped them, said, I need the record tonight.
And to be honest, I should have. I was 5 for 5 first half.
Yeesh.
You know what I mean? And I ended up like 7 for 11 or 12 or something like that. But,
yeah, I remember that.
It was cool though. I felt like I was kind of a streaky shooter at sometimes, you know.
Same.
But I remember after that I was like 5 for 7. So I had a good little stretch of like 3 or 4 games put together, but it was cool.
Yeah, man. I remember that, man, and I was like, I don't know. I know that was a tough trip.
It was a really frustrating game because we lost.
Yeah. So let's talk about this, man. This is one of our last things. We're gonna get into our last things now. This is one of our last college things, or college, or just college and beforehand. Was there a coach that you think stood out to you, or whatever, that kind of influenced your game, helped you with your game, or just life in general? Like kind of taught you the way. Do you have any type of coach? No.
There was I would say my coach Sauter did a great job of. He was great with X's and O's, and he told me a lot about the game of basketball. It's like Greg Popovich style. Like I knew how to play the game. I had a good IQ because of it. He helped me defensively. I take that back. My freshman year, my Coach Neptune, he just like empowered me more than anything. He would be like, "Yo, anytime you step on the court, you're the best player on the court."
Yeah.
And
that feels good.
Hearing that is liberating because then you start really looking around. You like, okay, like say less, say less. So he and he stayed on me. So that was good. I had a couple of AAU coaches that helped me develop as well. But yeah, I would say Coach Neptune freshman year, he was big, and he kind of stayed in my life as a mentor even to this day. Very supportive dude.
I feel that. I feel like I had a Coach Slater in middle school, and I feel like I should reconnect with him. Like you just said, he's a mentor to this day. He was somebody that gave me that feeling too. Like, look, man, you nice, okay? So be nice. Like, don't go out there and be scared. Go out there and be cold. You know how to play. You know how to play against dudes your age. You know how to play against dudes older than you. So why don't act like act like you can't?
Yeah, and the big thing my high school coach told me, it helped me in life, was just like, you can't turn it on and turn it off. There was a point in high school I was better than everybody on our team, and in practice there wasn't much competition, so I'm tiptoeing through practice, getting a little something here, He's like, it's not going to always be a time where the gap and the divide is that good. If you're not playing at full speed at all times and killing everybody who's in front of you, then you're not going to be ready to do that in the game. And I experienced that a little bit early, like sophomore and early junior year. Yeah. And I realized, like, it's kill all the time. You got to have that mentality all the time because you can't just turn it on and turn it off.
Say, we'll try and take your money, man.
Look, anybody.
And
any given day, somebody might. You know what I mean? You can't give them that confidence.
Fact. All right, so let's go to post college, man. Once you're done with college, man, what was your thinking? Were you thinking anything professional? Were you trying to hoop overseas? Were you trying to get any workouts anywhere? Like, what was on your mind?
Man,
Once your 4 years were up.
So when my 4 years were up, I had one more semester to take with school.
Yeah.
Which I was salty about. So I took the semester still in West Virginia, and I started like helping out with the strength and conditioning. So like my junior year, a little bit, I started talking to, I think it was junior year, if not, yeah, A-Rod, J-Rod. And learning more about exercise science and different things like that. So after school, like there was some things like, hey, there's a Vegas showcase. You pay $500 and buy your own flight. I'm like,
yeah.
So my thing was like every invite I had was like, you put up $600 and you gotta fly there. I'm like, they don't want me, bro. I'm on a list of all these people.
Yeah.
So I don't know when it just died, but I was just like, let me finish school and let me see like how I'm gonna start making money, like what career field. So it kind of quickly changed. Like, no lie, it kind of took my heart. Like our last game against, bruh, I want to say Central State or something crazy because we had beat them that year already. Last game against Central State.
Yep.
I finished with like 3 points. My last shot ever in college was an air ball, bro.
Tough.
Super tough. And losing to that team, sending us home, crushed my spirit. So then I was just like, yo, the next thing that I do, like, I'm not going to leave anything on the table. I felt like with basketball, there were so many, like, I had some issues with confidence. I had some issues with going out and being like, hey, this is me. I'm a kill. Like, I'm be confident and go out and shoot, take my shot and be aggressive. Being aggressive. And I feel like I held a lot back. I feel like I had a lot of potential athleticism, could shoot a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, next thing I do, I have to approach it with like even more aggression than I did basketball, because basketball that was it for us. Like, that was life. Like, literally, ball is life ain't no slogan. Like, it's what we did, and it's all we did. So once I found the exercise route, I was like, all right, if I'm gonna build this business, I gotta approach it with the same aggression and more aggression than I did with basketball, because that feeling of regret in basketball is not something I wanted to have in my career. Because you can't get hooped back. Not on that platform. You can't get it back. Once it's over, it's over. So I told myself, like, next thing that I do or try to do, I'm not gonna leave anything on the table. It's not gonna be any regrets. I'm not gonna wish I would have did X, Y, and Z. Like, I'm gonna go full force. So then I started the fitness company after I got home, and then been cooking ever since.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that takes us right into it. Like, tell me how you doing now, bro. Like, I know the pandemic's happening and stuff, but for over a year now. I mean, over a year and a half, over 2 years. It feels like I've been seeing you with your APFit. I've been seeing you, bringing the whole community together out there with your fitness, with the faith and fitness. You had the kids, you've had the adults, you've had the older women that might have it a little harder. You got the don't tell me. All right, you can do it this way, or
modified.
Modified. I kept wanting to say moderation. Modified, man. You got the modified exercises, man. Like, how's things going? How are things going for you?
Bro, it's incredible. And I finally found a job that that feels natural to me. I was like a rah guy even in school, like on some motivational stuff. So we be
doing, what are they? Like planks. He was a guy that didn't feel planks. He was one of them dudes, everybody tired. We do it for 2-3 minutes or whatever. Everybody, when you get done, piss up there. Yeah. All right. Give us more coke. You know, he's one of them anyway.
And that's what I knew, bro. It was in those. I really enjoyed, bro, that preseason. The part that a lot of people didn't enjoy. I was like, I really enjoyed the preseason workout and hyping people up and encouraging people and different things like that. So for me, it worked. I was just naturally motivational my entire life. I wanted to always help people, help give people words of affirmation or help, you know, people grow and different things like that. And the more like it just naturally fit. And then I'm just growing into more naturally who I am. So it's nothing that's been outside of my scope. I really think every situation in my life, every experience in my life has led me to this. So I think it fits perfectly. It's fun. It's a way for me to stay active and just to be able to help people. It's fulfilling, man. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not a grind, but it's fulfilling. The messages I get, man, a couple times a week, maybe some days daily, you know what I mean? Just from people who may not even work out with me, who are just inspired to work out or change their lifestyle or, you know, eat healthier or just get moving in general. It's a blessing, man.
Yeah, man. I think the more you post it, man, the more it's undeniable, you know, like, like I would see you post and I'd be like, you know, I'm laying here, I'm tired, you know, whatever. I'm like, man, let me go and get up. You know, like I said, I went ahead, I knocked out one of your workouts or whatever, a couple of them now, and I'm like, you know, this dude, like I've been through it with him. You know, we went through our conditionings together. I'm like, I know I can trust him with the fitness. I can trust what he's saying. I know he's researched it. I know he knows his thing. You feel me? He's faith based, so I know he wants what's best for the people. You know, his clients, his non-clients, whoever comes to him. I know you want what's best for him. So,
I appreciate that, man.
I salute you, brother, and I want everybody to support my brother.
Thank you, man.
All right, so I got 2 questions left, man, and we're done.
All right.
Is there anybody we should be checking for out of your city? Like, do you know anybody, any youth? Because I feel like I don't either.
No, bro.
No. You don't know any youth? That's nice.
In my city, bro, there honestly, bro, there are some. Actually, there are some really good kids, but I don't know any of their names. I'm not really in the circuit, bro. I would say look out for APFit, bro.
I love it.
New challenge coming out in October. It'll be a good challenge with videos and different things that people can follow along with. But young hoopers, I don't know. But Columbus actually does have a lot of talent, man. Shout out Karis LeVert, shout out Trey Burke. There's a couple others that I'm missing, but they're putting on, bro. So shout out to those guys.
That's love, man. Shout out to APFit.
You already know.
All right, man. And
shout out Jack Harlow, bro.
Shout out Jack Harlow, man. He's on a freshman 2020 cover now, XXL. So you know he's getting he's getting real love. He's getting real love in the hip hop game.
Yeah.
And I should add a music question as I go. You know, because I love
like
music,
what rapper, right? like what rapper do you feel like you like look like or something?
Who you like J. Cole?
No, like who would be your like style? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they said like Kendrick was like, what did they say? They said like Kendrick was like Kobe and Drake was LeBron or something like that.
I remember that. I think Kanye was Kobe.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I think Kanye was Kobe. I remember that. Maybe I should ask like, what did you listen to? What was some music you listened to get you? You going for a game,
bruh. Bruh, it was probably Drake, bro.
Drake. Honestly. I mean, Drake. That's never a wrong answer because he always has some heat somewhere.
So Drake, I would say Drake. I was listening to like Eric Thomas, bro, the hip hop preacher, the motivator.
I know who you're talking about.
Speaker. So I used to watch YouTube videos of him. And just inspirational stuff if it wasn't music. And then just whatever was gone. It was very mainstream back then. So whatever was going. But I know Drake was doing it. Some Meek.
I remember Meek was. Oh yeah, and you had G-Mac around, so Meek is gonna be on. Ross gonna be on. You know, you about to hear all that. Wiz, that's about to be on. You're gonna hear all that.
Wiz. That wasn't before games. That was probably after. You know, Wiz.
After games, for
Shout
sure.
out to Wiz, bro. Shout out to Day to Day.
Day to Day. Those was hot.
Day to Day actually got me into my and I'm not fully in it, but like video editing and videography, like cinematography and all that, because just the way that was shot, it was genius, bro. I used to love that. But yeah, definitely. And Ye, I was always listening to Ye. Probably for Ye.
He always was on your playlist.
Always.
All right, man. Last question, and this is how I'm gonna end all of them, man. All right, you on an island with your defender, 1-on-1. What do you think what's your go-to move, man? Like, what are you feeling when you got somebody, you see him, you like, nah, he ain't got me. I bust this out. That's 2.
Probably one of 2 things, bro. If I haven't taken a dribble yet, I'm gonna spray him.
He said no thought.
I'm gonna definitely spray him, bro. If I'm off the dribble already, I'm gonna give him a hard in and out, and I'm going to the right, and I'm gonna put my shoulder in him, and I'm gonna finish off the glass. I'm gonna finish off the glass, bro. At this point, bro, I'm not gonna play with him.
He said he ain't getting no jelly.
I ain't gonna hit you with no right to left, nothing like that. I hit you with an in and out.
And you going.
I'm going straight to the rim, absorbing that contact finish with the foul.
As you should. I have no hate on that. Finish with the foul, too. They calling it.
With the foul. They gotta call it.
Respect, bro. All right, man. Well, hey, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. You actually
were, bro. It was fun.
You're my first person I've actually got a full thing in with, man. So
hey,
we're gonna get this out. You'll see it in the next couple upcoming weeks, man. I'm sure they'll be seeing it now. Like, I guess this the upcoming week. But yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Proud of what you're doing on the media side, bro. It's needed, bro. It really is, bro. I think it's really, really dope. There's a niche for everything, bro. So this is really cool, bro. I'm excited to hear the other episodes just because one is nostalgia too.
Yeah.
We all share the same type of stories, just different roads, you know what I mean? Yeah. So appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, sir, bro. All right, man. You be safe. Stay COVID free.
Stay safe, bro.